let's go fly Bagoy, and then let's go feed all the snakes.
Come, my boy. Ah, my owl soars as my dog swims.
Oh, look at that. He's so funny the way he moves around. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look how beautiful my big boy is. Not a fun bite. If you get bit, you won't die, but you'll want to die. Alice and the black mamba, she had such a big mouthful that I was actually able to start petting her when she had the rat about halfway down. What's going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm hanging out with my big old bear dog. I know what you want. You want what's behind my back. The other day when we were catching emus, it started with us looking for the dog. Well, me looking for my dog, not being able to find her. Eventually I found her. It turns out she was chasing those emus around the property. She found a herd of emus before I left the house in the morning, and she chased them out of the property. She was guarding the property, right? You were protecting us from those velociraptors. Well, guess what? I ran into the owner of the emus yesterday when I was leaving the house, and he gave me a gift. He gave me this. Ooh, look at this, Bera. He gave me a whole emu egg, and he said it's great eating, but I don't know if I want to eat this, Bera. So what I did is I drained it, I put a hole at the bottom, cleaned it out real good. Yes, I cleaned it out very good. Don't smash it. I'm gonna put it on my shelf with all my knickknacks from around the world, all my cool stuff that I've collected over my journey in life. I think I'll put the egg right next to the catfish jumbo. Look at that. Nice big emu egg as a memory of the time I woke up to an emu in my front lawn. So cool. Let's go fly Bagoy, and then let's go feed all the snakes. No, Bera! No! My sweet puppy, ooh. You got eyes like a grizzly bear, but a heart like a child. I love you, Bera. I love you so much. What a good dog. It's only once in every 100 million years you get a dog like this. Look at this. Look, oh, got a little something on my pants. People are gonna think that's something else. That's slobber there. It's look at her. Look at that face. You wish you had a dog like this. Look at your dog at home, and then look at mine. Look back at your dog, then look at mine again. Who's got the real hound? There, I gotta fly this owl, so give me a high five. I gotta go. All right, sounds good.
Bagoy! Bagoy, look at me, my feathered boy. Don't mind those giant vultures in the sky. Bagoy, up, up! Bagoy, up, up!
Oh, look at all these vultures now, dude.
Get out of here, you bastards. Oh, look, she has a stick.
Good girl.
Aren't they majestic, the way they soar and look for dead carcasses? Bagoy! Oh, we got a gang of vultures. Come on, guys, get out of here.
I think these vultures are looking to scrap with my homie.
You got beef with the owl, you got beef with me.
I think these vultures are making Bagoy a little bit shy. Let's just get a little bit closer.
Up, up. Come, my boy. Ah, my owl soars as my dog swims. Life is good. How are you? Ooh, ooh, Bear, where you going? Where you going? You're gonna go do some laps? Keep up the cardio, Michael Phelps.
All right, guys, let's go feed the snakes in the snake house. All right, beautiful people, we've got a big old bucket of frozen thawed rats, chicks, and mice. But before we start feeding all these snakes, check out the murals we got. Look at this. Look at all the murals my buddy did. Steve did all these murals within 3 days. He did the whole entire upper drywall area where the enclosures won't be blocking the view of the murals. Look at that. Check this out. We got an Indian cobra right here, looking sexy as hell. Look how pretty that cobra is. We got bush vipers. We got a purple one. We've got I think that's a pink. I would say that's a pinkish purple one. We've got our beautiful classic mural with Kevin, eyelash vipers, green mambas, bushmaster, Justina, plants over here in the utility room. We're gonna get a door right here so you guys don't have to see the inside of the utility room. We've got this one. This one's dope. Look at this red bush viper. Holy smokes, that is badass. And we've got a waggler's pit viper. We've got all this greenery all around the snakes to make it look nice and beautiful like the jungle. It's gonna be the same vibe as like the bioactive setups with the plants, so it's really cool. We got a skull with a mangrove snake. We've got some purple and pink eyelash vipers. We've got a red-headed coral snake. Actually, no, I think that's supposed to be a red-headed crate, like this. BAM! But it looks a little more like the coral snake, the electric blue coral snake, but that's still a badass snake. Rhino viper, black mamba coming out of a skull, and this is really cool. This is a little spin-off of a real species, but with different coloration. This is a hairy bush viper, which is related to the other bush vipers in Africa, but they have those beautiful long eyelashes, and he made it like a gorgeous blue. Love this. So we're gonna have all the enclosures along the walls, and then you'll see the murals up above the enclosures. It's gonna be so cool. I love this so much. Thank you so much, Steve. Go check out Steve. If you guys wanna get a real professional mural, hit up Steve. He can do giant, beautiful murals. All right, let's kick it with the fer-de-lance. This is the most notorious snake in all of Central and the top of South America. Come on, Jose. Ooh, I think he's going to shed, so he's completely relying on his heat pits to locate the food. So good thing this rat is nice and warm. You can see his eyes are actually opaque right now, but don't get too close. He'll shoot out like a spring. You want that? Huh? Bite it one more time. Huh? You don't want it? All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. He'll figure it out. That is a beast of a snake. This is a snake that I've actually found out in the wilds of Costa Rica, and they are a formidable predator. I mean, crazy good camouflage, crazy dangerous venom. The venom will just eat you away like acid. All right, let me make sure this glass, gotta be careful. Make sure this glass is nice and tight where it's supposed to be. We get that lock nice and secure. Every enclosure must be super duper secure. There we go. Let's move on to the next snake. All right, down here, this is my Arizona black rattler. This snake is a gorgeous rattlesnake from Arizona. They get roughly around like 5 feet long. This one's a little bit smaller. Such a beautiful snake, black with gold saddles on its back. Let me see if I can get a nice sized rat out of here. Give this guy a good meal he deserves. He is such a cool snake. Let's see. Ooh, mamma mia, it's like a rat soup in here. Let's see, just gonna get a little rat like that. You want that? Ooh, hello. Oh, look at that. We're gonna drop that rat right in there. Leave that for a meal. There we go. Put a lock on that, and let's move on to the next snake. Now we've got the Gaboon vipers. These two little ladies, or actually it's a male and a female. These two are right over each other, so let's actually try to move them around, because these beautiful snakes get really excited for their food. We don't want any mistakes happening during the feeding. Ooh, I can actually see. Check this out, I'll move this one to the side. Check this out, look at this little fang right here. These guys have the world's longest fangs of any venomous reptile, and check that out, they just shed a fang. Holy smokes, gotta watch out, we still have the enclosure open, but look at that. World's longest fangs of any venomous reptile. That is just too cool. Nice and clean, they shed them out just like sharks and crocodiles. All right, we're gonna put this fang right here. Just watch out for these Gaboons. We're gonna offer them the food. I got some good sized rats right here. A good meal for an awesome species. You want this rat? Boom! Holy smokes, you let go though. All right, we'll leave it right there. Let's get this other rat out. You ready, dude? You ready? You want that? They have such cool tongues. They're like blue and pink. Come on. Boom! Holy smokes. One of the fastest striking snakes on the planet. All right, gotta be super careful. Just move this all around. Boom, just like that. Put a lock on it. Let's feed King Tut right below. He's hanging out in this enclosure down here. Last time I fed him, he wasn't too enthusiastic. He was pretty laid back, actually. So we'll see how he is today. Usually, he's a spring for food. But for some reason, lately, he's been a lot more chill and laid back. You hungry? I see you. You flicking your tongue. You want this? Come on. Come on, King Tut. You want this? Oh, holy smokes. Look at that. Second longest cobra in Africa, the Egyptian cobra. Holy smokes. He is such a beast. Let's get this locked. And guys, just for anyone who's wondering about the big monocled cobra that's supposed to lay eggs, Big Bertha, I've been checking up on her. She shedded completely, and usually right after the shed, Snakes typically lay their eggs or give live birth, depending on the species. But she still looks a little bit thick, and she hasn't laid eggs yet. So it's either she's gonna lay her eggs in the next couple of days, or it's not happening at all. But at the end of the day, we still have Big Bertha, so that's awesome. So we'll keep leaving her alone, keep leaving the nest boxes in there, keep her separated from the male, just in case we end up having babies. Ooh, Childish Gambino. He's right down here. Let's see if he takes down a nice sized rat. What are you doing? This is a hybrid between a Gaboon viper, the world's longest fangs of any venomous reptile, and then the rhino viper, which is another cool species in the same family as the Gaboons. So let's see, I'm gonna get a nice little rat out. You hungry? You didn't eat last time. Oh, perfect. Finally, we get a feed from this gorgeous hybrid. I'm taking the camera right now. I'm gonna try and get you guys a nice shot. Look at that. Beautiful hybrid viper. Childish Gambino. And when we get these new enclosures in here, they're gonna have all lights fixed up. All kinds of light fixtures on the inside, UV and heat and whatnot. So everything will be lit up perfectly. It'll be great for filming. Everything's shifting right now, so everything's a bit of a mess, but eventually the Serpentarium is gonna be badass when it's finished. Look at this big old Gaboon viper chomping down on a rat. They are just so cool. All right, guys, now we gotta separate the green mambas because they're super cheeky for food. They steal from each other, so we gotta make sure they're separate. So we got a little rat in this little 5-10 gallon tank. We're gonna put the mamba in there and then put the tank inside the mamba enclosure so they're separate while feeding and they have a chance to enjoy their own meals. So let's see, we're just gonna take out, I think that's the female right here. So I think we're just gonna go for her, nice and easy. And the male's over in this other corner on the left. So I know where both of them are at before I start reaching for this glass. Come on, there we go. There we go. And the reason I take the glass off like that is because I have extra insulation to make sure there's no chance of squeezing through a crack. Nice and easy. Oh, there we go. Just went over to the side with the other one. Come on. I gotta give you a little tickle to get you out. Ooh. There we go. Nice and easy. There we go, green mamba. Ooh, looking beautiful. Try and see if we can get the snake to relax for 1 second. Look at that. Gorgeous green mamba, and this is the smaller one. Super beautiful. Eastern green mamba, the prettiest of all the mambas. Look at that. Such a gorgeous looking face. All right, so we're gonna get this green mamba right into there. There we go. Nice and easy. The other mamba is right there in the corner. We're safe. Gonna put a lock on, actually no lock on this because it's gonna go inside a locked enclosure. So now what I'm gonna do is take out a small rat. You gotta find the ripest one. There we go. Just a nice little rat, good little meal. Little wiener rat, leave it right there on the log. All right, we're gonna stick this container right in there with the other mamba. And now they can both eat their meals separately, and I don't have to worry about them tearing each other apart. Turn that heat lamp off, since that mamba doesn't really have the choice to move away from that heat. I want to make sure that that snake doesn't get too hot. Ooh, meatball, he looks so excited. Look at him, he's just waiting for me. Basking right now by the croc skull. The collett snake is found in Queensland, Australia. A beautiful lapid. Look at him, he's got a little hood going on right now. He's like, what's up, dude? Look how big I am. Flying out his little cobra hood. Let's see, get him a nice sized rat. Look at this big, beautiful boy. You hungry? Huh, you want this? What are you doing? Look, I got a rat. He's like, wait 1 second. A rat? Come on. Come on. He's so funny the way he moves around. Ooh, no chance. Look at that. He is such a good looking snake. All right, we're gonna close this up, let him be. And now I'm gonna show you guys some footage from one of the last feedings with Alice and the black mamba. She had such a big mouthful that I was actually able to start petting her when she had the rat about halfway down. Check this out. All right, and we have to separate the Gila monsters because they tend to fight for food. Look how beautiful my big boy is. Isn't that such a pretty lizard? These guys are truly venomous. Venom glands at the bottom jaw, those bulbous bulges right there. Look at that, primitive venom glands. Not a fun bite. If you get bit, you won't die, but you'll want to die. Love him though. I'm gonna put him right in here. He's got some little rat pinkies he can eat. So him and his girlfriend don't fight. It's typically his girlfriend that starts to fight. Not saying anything, but I'm saying something. Come on. Woo, 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 woo. Jack, you're crazy. You're gonna take that whole chick? You're gonna take that whole chick? Oh my goodness. Dude, you're nuts. This is why everyone, oh no, you're gonna get juice all over that. Oh no, not the drywall. Oh, dude. I don't have any other food for you, so don't bite me. Guys, check out Jack. He is a little powerhouse. Look at him. Such a beast of a lizard. I have some really upsetting news. A couple weeks ago, Jack was feeling sexually mature. He was starting to get a little rowdy with Lacey. And sadly, because I'm so behind on all the building out and I haven't been able to have the chance to put money towards a big outdoor enclosure and gain them bigger space and separating them and whatnot, I didn't notice, but Jack was starting to get a little more rowdy, and I wasn't seeing that when I was in the room. He was pursuing after Lacey, and since it wasn't a big cage and there's not a lot of places for her to go, she kept getting beat up by Jack. And when I went in one day, she looked really tired and she was cut up on her back. And she wasn't too beat up, she was still moving around, she was okay. I put her in a separate enclosure, and then a day after that, Lacey passed away. So I hate sharing this kind of stuff with you guys. That's why it's taken me a couple weeks to build up the courage to talk to you guys about it, because it's not fun for me to talk about. It's these lizards are more than just like a turtle or a snake. They're really smart. It's like having a dog. And you guys know that I've been raising these lizards for about 2 years, or just over 2 years now. I got these lace monitors right before I went to Australia with Ricky Mack in the outback, and that was about 2+ years ago. So we have just Jack now, and we will be able to get a future mate for this animal. Even though that they were siblings, I wasn't planning on mating them. Jack just hit sexual maturity out of nowhere. I wasn't thinking that I'd have any issues, especially with the fact that this guy was raised with Lacey. There were 2 little babies when I first got him. So I definitely had to share that with you guys. I know a lot of you guys are wondering what's going on with the Laceys. We want to see them. Oh, careful, dude. Just eat. Just take the wing. There you go. So Jack is a savage. I actually put him on a little bit of a diet. You notice he's a little bit skinnier now, because he had a bit of a gut before. I think he got a little depressed after what happened with Lacey. He felt bad. He felt a little guilty. But yeah, I had to talk to you guys about that. Lacey's no longer with us. We have Jack. And we will be able to find a mate for Jack down the road, so he won't be lonely. But he just needs to learn to be nice to his future girlfriends or his future enclosure mates. Look at that big buffy lizard. Look at him. Ooh, he's like a cat when he puts his butt up. Oh, spank me. Oh, daddy. Anyway. Edit? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, guys, that's what's going on with the lace monitors. Jack's doing great. He's always yoked, jacked, but Lacey's no longer with us. So I hate to say that, but it's part of life. It's part of working with wildlife. Guys, I own about 50 snakes or so. I got lizards. I got crocodilians. I have like over 60 animals, and I take care of everything on my own. You know, maybe if I had like an employee here and they spotted something that I wasn't seeing because I'm so busy running the whole business, editing all the videos, doing everything, maybe they would have helped me spot that, but it was my mistake. I should have had a bigger enclosure. I should have separated them. I should have seen that coming, but this is all part of growth and learning when working with wildlife. Sometimes it's rough, but we learn from our lessons, we move on, we grow. Come on, big boy. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, love your animals. Treat them like family. Oh, get up in there. Go bask. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to check us out on chandlerswildlife.com so you can buy the merchandise and help support the build out so we can get him in a big outdoor enclosure soon. We can get the Serpentarium finished, get the king cobras in the big, beautiful enclosures, and then move on to the future, which is getting the property fenced, getting big gators, big crocodiles. That's when the real fun begins. All right, beautiful people, I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, follow your dreams and stay passionate about what you guys love.
No.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful people.